Welcome back. Game was patched, so hopefully some bugs are fixed that were there before. I don't know. Did I talk to the priestess? Yeah, I did. I didn't talk to this one.
Here for a meal? Just get in line, dear. Ain't no trick to it.
Hey, there's a lady I'm looking for. Came from Deerwood.
Adia waves a hand in the old woman's face. They're expecting cataract she does not appear to have.
Short, got a bad temper. It goes by Alava Mazzy. Heard of her?
I know an Alava, but that ain't a surname.
No?
Ada's jaws shift sideways to gnaw on his pipe stem.
Not real warm, that one. Stop by unannounced, you get a pistol up your nose when she answers the door.
Okay. She trusts that with me she'll get one in each nostril.
Yeah, that's her. So, she's living with her, husband, then?
Not that I noticed.
That exhales a surprising amount of air.
Huh. Must be laying low.
Just that boy of hers.
This body goes perfectly still, it seems to waver in the breeze.
She's got a son? How old would you say? Like a little boy?
Charlotte's eyes go wide and in with shock, then delight. He's watching it as the way a cat watches a wounded mouse.
I'd be happy to help you with the math.
That's the sneaky git. Oh, this is getting good.
Oh, I couldn't say. It's been years. He must be a young man by now.
Wow, that's something. Well, thanks for your help.
Don't you want to know where to find her?
Yeah, I was just about to ask.
She's in Hasongo, last I heard. Got a little plot of land out there.
I guess we'll look that way then. Much obliged.
Okay. Lighted path. Where is it? There we are. Look for Elafa in Hazongo. At Dawnstar we met seemed to think Elafa has settled in Hazongo with her son. Okay. Let's get out of here. Wait a minute. What the hell is this? Nothing. Nothing, 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 nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Come on, don't you know? You have to gather your party to venture forth. Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Ah, okay. Alrighty then. Once it loads, we can continue. Because loading times are just annoying. I should really consider installing this game on an SSD. I'm just a little bit careful with that drive of mine. I try not to write too much on it. As you know, it's like a memory stick, those drives. You write too much, you run out, it breaks.
Oh, now I've dreamed of this place.
Oh? Something wrong with my mouse again. Oh, come on. Oy. Alright. Where are we going from here? We gotta check out this place. Come on, mouse!
You know how I've been saying there's nothing more important to me than us freeing you from Bareth's bonds? Well, I meant that. I did.
What? Adair's breath lingers in his chest and his mouth hangs ajar, throwing his statement into immediate doubt.
But there's this other thing I need to see about. On the way, like. I was gonna tell you.
It's a journey full of obstacles. What's one more?
I don't see it like an obstacle. Well, not unless she's mad. She might be mad.
Well, we'll get to check out her nostrils
This
first.
woman, well, love's not the right word. But she was something to me once, back in Gilded Vale.
He pauses.
Once Theos was gone, there wasn't much keeping me in Deerwood. Thought I'd be happier in Adir, where my folks had gone.
One moment. Sorry. Alright. Oh. Damn it. Okay.
It was nice seeing them again. Been almost since the war.
Windows is acting up low.
But I didn't belong. Found I couldn't talk to anyone. Not just because of the funny way Adirans talk.
We merely swallow our food first.
Oh, shut up,
Over
you.
there, across the ocean, it's like nothing I'd been through ever happened. Not the war, not the legacy. Even my parents missed most of it. And I'm glad about that. But all we had to talk about was stuff from when I was a boy. Then, I thought of somebody I knew I could talk to. Maybe the last person. And just like that, I was back on a boat, going the other way. Last I saw her, she was going to New Hayamar. Went looking for her there, only to find that she'd left a long time ago. Anyway, I don't expect you to understand. But I gotta know she ended up all right.
It sounds like she ended up with a son.
Yeah, that's something. Coming out of Deerwood during that time. When I knew her, she had another little boy, just a baby. But the legacy deprived him of a proper life. I never found out what happened to him. But with the Hollowborn, you didn't have to ask. Guess he got a brother, though.
Ada falls quiet, blinking several times before nothing your continued presence. Before noting. Oh, sorry, my bad. I kept reading nothing. That's why it didn't make any sense. I had to go back and read again. Okay. Let's see. You're sure you want to know where this leads?
No, but I don't see a way to let this go. Least a way's not now. Last time I saw Alava, we got friendly. Now she's got a son.
Adir shrugs. Shrug is rigid. His smile at least half wins. Let's get moving.
Right.
High Priest Hati. Mark van der Bay. Huh? Hello, Mark. You find a man of middle years inspecting a metal tool unlike any you've seen. He has several similarly strange items on his belt, all quite clean and orderly. They look like the tools one might use to pull a tooth or shoe a horse, but much more delicate. He wears pristine cream-colored robes. The muzzle of an arquebus is visible just over his shoulder. His eyes brighten when he notices you. Dutch boy, huh?
A good day, traveler. I see you've taken an eye to my instruments. If you've any interest in the medical sciences, you need only ask.
My mouse is being strange. What's happening? What the hell? What the? Come on.
Well then,
Quit it.
questions?
Okay. Tell me about yourself.
I'm a researcher in the medical sciences. And before you ask, no, I don't mean animancy. Neither do I mean magic, nor, gods forbid, necromancy. Medicine. Study of the kith body, its inner workings and such. I've misgivings about magic use. It's useful, I'll grant you that. But it's a crutch. Stunts our scientific development, you understand. Makes me a bit unpopular, as you can no doubt imagine. Which is why I've got this arquebus here.
Oh, a persecution complex. Delightful.
You would have one too if you'd experienced the things I have.
Oh, really?
A patient of mine died under questionable circumstances. One morning they were fine, and the next they were dead. Someone is trying to discredit my work, I just know it. But they won't succeed. I came here to the archipelago to evade my rival's attempts at sabotage. And there certainly is quite a lot of work in the DEADFIRE, I must tell you.
Okay, tell me about yourself.
I'm a researcher in the medical sciences. And before you ask, no, I don't mean animancy. Neither
Oh,
do
I asked
I've
that already.
misgivings about magic use. It's useful. A patient of mine died under questionable circumstances.
Same thing.
One more. I came here to the archipelago to evade. I've told you of my troubles. I suppose it's the least I can do. Settle in now. I've got a lecture prepared for just this occasion. Of course, it will cost you 3,000 copper.
Enhance alchemy and religion. Let's do that. It's 3 points, 3,000 copper, but...
Ah, lovely.
He demonstrates several techniques for splitting and suturing a wound. Once he's sure you have got it, he runs you through a diagram depicting the sundry herbs indigenous to the DEADFIRE and their various healing applications. Finally, he goes on at some length about the nature of faith and scientific inquiry. When he's certain you have learned all you can, he claps you on the shoulder and sends you away with a smile and gentle admonishment, don't know this word, to study more. You have learned Mark van der Bij's training. This guy is a trainer, apparently. And I've gained a point in alchemy and religion, I assume. Alchemy didn't really need, but hey, it's 3 points, why not? Can always use that, right? Another cat. Ozzy.
Will do. Something I can do? Yeah, sure.
Okay. Let us see. So I gotta come up here now. Was I in this building before? I don't remember. Let's get up there. Anything in here?
Payment for heads. It could be simpler, I say.
Oh, you. An armored Wana turns and looks up to you. Looks you up and down, sorry. She holds this motionless pose across a long and contemplative silence. Finally, she draws out a single pyre and balances the coin on her knuckles.
Tell me, are you someone who walks the path that coin lays out before you?
She arches her fingers in a wave, causing the coin to flip from one knuckle to the next. She seems enraptured by the motion. Mercenary. I always serve the highest bidder. No, I'm not gonna say that. I enjoy getting paid, if that's what you mean.
Transmuting actions into payment is the alchemy that orders our world. All things turn on the axis of a coin bond.
She touches her brow with her free hand as she says the word. Her coin continues its winding journey uninterrupted.
I pay bounties so that death can bring order to life. Would you help me continue the cycle?
That won't work. What happens if I do that? Anyway, what bounties you have available?
If you would forge a coin bond, I know of people on these islands who must die. Their fate is already decided. The coin wishes only to collect. Dugro the Ascetic is wanted for crimes against his monastic order. His people have made a coin bond for his death.
She holds a pyre and lovingly inspects its edge, running her index finger along the curve.
The Orlan wanders the wilderness on the island of Crookspur, northwest of Nekataka.
She closes her fist around the pyre. Before I go, I had some questions.
Speak freely, I say. I am a paladin of the Gold-Pact Order. Since taking my oath, I also
I had nothing
enjoy...
interesting here. Okay, so we got another bounty. Did I loot this? Yeah. See what else is in here.
Supplies! Get your supplies here!
Supplies!
Consider,
supplies.
friend, the blessing certainly.
Yes, show me your supplies. The magnificent escape cape. Plus 20 deflection against disengagement target attacks. No. Oh, flint and tinder. I needed some, I remember. So I shall get more. Lockpicks as well. Blessed incense. History, inside metaphysics, religion. 420 seconds. That's all you have, huh? Living steel, what the hell? Solution. Probably alchemical stuff. Alright, who is Tiabo?
A door watcher. Fancy a look at this stock? Straight from the laboratory. Have a look.
Okay, so you're an alchemist. Ooh. Ring of Overseeing. Pretty cheap one. Probably shit. Yeah. The amazing and truly incredible instant potion belt. Thanks, but no thanks. Okura's kettle. Hey, look at that. We saw the first helmet that has stats on it. Okay. Teleport to ally location. That is an interesting helmet, but I do not want it. Animancy cat. Metaphysic arcana. Plus 3 accuracy with melee attacks. Get party-wide effect. What do we have here? Inside metaphysics. Why do I have this? What does one give? Constitution. Yeah, I'll take melee accuracy over everything any day. Would like to have ranged accuracy, like party-wide. What is this? +1 to all fire keyworded power levels. Power level is measure of the overall power of your character. All active spells and abilities are modified by power level and become more powerful as you gain levels. Some items, spells, and abilities may also influence your power level, but positive or negative. Okay. My guys still don't have these things unlocked. Maybe they never will, I don't know. It would look weird having 5 pets running after us, to be honest. What is this? A syringe. Shares generous portion of Custer's divine strength, restoring significant amount of health to all allies in the... Why don't I have this equipped? What? What? This is ridiculous. Wait a minute. $43.7. Now I'm curious. What if I put this on her? Ah! 64.7. I think he has less. Yeah. Alrighty. Alrighty. Cool. Perfecto. Do I have any other? What is that? It's a helmet. Resistance to perception affliction. -5 deflection. In any case, this is much better than these crappy non-stat helmets. Oh my god. Looks like a friggin' pirate with that thing. Wow, you look weird. This helmet is better looking for him, but these guys are the ones getting flanked all the time. Perception. Why does this keep resetting? Armor rating against spells. Is there anyone without necklace? No, but what do you have? Intellect, history, insight. Religion, stealth. What is that? Max health. I'd like to have more stealth. Max health is barely helpful. Also, I think I had some weapons here. Like this one, for instance. I want to enchant some items, but I can't. It's far too expensive. I need to upgrade my ship first. Oh, my armor is better. What about you? You have a decent one as well. Area effect is nice, but Hollow's leather armor. Hey, what happens if I give him this breastplate? Is that worse? Does a caster have to have... Does a caster have to have like leather armor or something, or can they also have like normal breastplate? Tougher items, so they don't get wrecked so easily.
Oh, I'll give her a battery.
We'll see, I guess. Let's go, Spire of the Soul Seers. Oh, look at that. He dropped his quill in one of the tanks the other day. The ledger contains a meticulously logged list of names, dates and measurements. Up! Up! See if we find someone here that's worth talking to. There's a pillar here. Is this the... Can't be.
Merla.
A steady white-haired elf frowns down at a table covered in coiled copper wires and glimmering shards of Adra. Her gloved hands smooth her well-tailored Velian coat as she mumbles under her breath. Apparently absorbed in her work, the Animancer doesn't acknowledge your presence. Clear your throat. The woman spins on you, blinking rapidly behind a part of brass-rimmed spectacles. Her bright carmine eyes and paper-white skin mark her as one of the Glamfelon.
Hello, my apologies. I didn't see you there.
Her Idirian ears is clear, crisp and difficult to place accent. The pale elf examines you warily, her knees clear in the set of her shoulders. Are you alright? What do you do here? Let's say, what do you do here?
She feels familiar, somehow. Wrong. Almost like a Darghoul. But that can't be right, can it?
The sword is talking.
Weren't expecting to agree with the talking baton cap, but the lass does have a right uncanny air to her.
I, like the other scholars here, am engaged in the study of the soul sciences. Was there something you needed, or may I return to my studies?
Thin lips settle into a crooked smile. As she speaks, a drop of blood rolls out of the elf's nose and drips onto her lips. She pulls a handkerchief from her coat pocket and wipes away the blood without a word. You're bleeding.
Indeed. I apologize if you find the sight of blood unsettling. Though, from your appearance, I would expect you to be well acquainted with it.
Kinda.
In any case, why are you here?
Wow. Wasn't expecting this dialogue. Attack. I don't know what you are, but I know you're dangerous. Your accent isn't Valian. Why are you dressed like one?
Just a bit of culture I've picked up along the way.
The clothing is spotless and well tailored in the old Valian style, replete with lace, silk, velvet, and brocade.
I admire their tailoring tradition immensely. It's much grander than clothing one finds in The White That Wends.
As she straightens the cuff in her jerkin, a small look of satisfaction flits across his face. Marvelous. Who is your tailor?
I am, of course.
She puts her hands on her hips and straightens her back. You're an Animancer and a seamstress?
A curious mind is an agile mind. Besides, the two practices are more alike than one might think.
Is my party too far for this? Obviously. Fuck. Oh, I think they're too far.
Both deal in the details in the warp and the weft. A delicate hand is required if one is to bend either to one's will.
How'd you come to be in Neketaka?
It is a mundane story. I sought out the ship with the longest oversea route departing from the Republics and booked passage. I had intended to perform a handful of experiments regarding the nature of souls that could only be done safely at sea.
What kind of experiments can can only be performed on a boat.
The sensitive kind.
She brushes your question aside with a wave of her hand.
My experiments were successful, and the ship eventually reached its destination. The rest is inconsequential.
I'd
I will not
leave.
lie and say it was a pleasure to meet you.
Alright,
Hey,
let's move my party closer. I don't know what's going on.
You return, I see. I am an open book. In any case, why are you here?
Let's ask this again.
It is a mundane story. I had intended to
Here we
perform
go.
a handful of experiments regarding the nature of souls that could only be done safely at sea.
I know of no animancy that must be done strictly at sea.
A fellow researcher. Then perhaps you will understand.
I'm not going to like where this is going, am I?
I've long been fascinated by the nature of entropy. Nothing is unaffected by the passage of time, excepting souls. Supposedly.
He smirks.
Is it not possible that repeated reincarnation damages a soul? Could the process of reincarnation itself be responsible for some of the many ills that plague the souls of Kith? I deduced that it was possible to escape the cycle. Escape Bareth's grasp. To remove one's soul from the wheel.
I'm afraid that went right over my head.
I suppose I was wrong to expect more from you.
What do you study?
Many things. Currently, an unusual variety of Adra. It seems to exist only here, among the isles and waters of the Deadfire.
She lifts a small vial of shimmering, bluish Adra, peering into it with her carmine eyes.
There's a strange, almost melancholy beauty to the substance. I believe there is more to it than others know.
Any interest in getting out of this tower for some field study? She blinks at your offer, then puts a finger to her lips, clearly considering her next words.
I think, perhaps, that I would be grateful for the opportunity.
Yeah, most of the questions are just dumb. So this is a follower. Sure, why not? You're welcome to come along. Then I have to dump someone from the group?
Truly?
She blinks, her mouth hanging half open.
We should discuss the sleeping arrangements.
Whatever do you mean?
Thaklaut, traveler. I am grateful.
She clasps her hand in hers, pumps it quickly and releases. After a quick pat down of the various pockets, sewn into her coat, Yidwin nods sharply and rests a hand on the hilt of her rapier.
I have all that I need. We may depart at your leisure.
Her lips curl into a coy little smile and she says no more. Alright. I'm thinking I will pick a rogue for her. Although my two wouldn't be bad, to be honest. I have a cipher though. Here's a cipher. I could swap if I need to, I guess. Let's pick a rogue. Okay, so one person I could dump is him and try her out.
Farewell.
Curious how this would go. What does she have? Alright. Literally nothing. What are those? Panzer's outfit. Okay. Oh boy. Alright, those shadows though. What's this one? Another dancer's outfit. Oh man, This is even more revealing. So you had this one on, huh? Shitty armor piece. Please. Get that scale armor on you. Doesn't fit you at all with those glasses. Alright guys, let's stop here. I'll see you in the next one. I'll poke around this character's abilities and stuff, and we'll see if she's actually useful or not. Take care.